I've had my Embody for around 18 months and have sat in a chair for about 4,000 hours in that time. I've had a ton of great comments and questions from you folks since I kind of created this little casual channel of mine. So I wanted to answer the most common questions I get. Is the Embody worth it? 1,400 quid for a chair, or about 1,400 US dollars as well. I'm not sure I would ever pay full retail price for the chair. I shopped around myself, got a second-hand chair that was around 3 years old, and I'm a very happy chap. People talk about how the 12-year warranty justifies the price, and I understand that perspective, but I'm still not sure I could drop that much cash on a chair. It's the same as when buying a car, in my view. I always suggest folks get a second-hand model. With a car, of course, you drive out of the showroom and the car loses, thousands of pounds in value. And it's kind of the same with the chair, I was glad after a few weeks that I hadn't dropped another £700 on the thing that I was sat on. I did see one person comment they'd managed to get a fully equipped Embody, brand new, or under £1,000. Yeah, sure. In that case, great. I'd say if I was spending £950 on this chair that I'm sat in, brand new, and you get the 12-year warranty, yeah, I'd say go for it in that case. But otherwise, maybe second-hand might also be good for you. Would you recommend the Embody for rear shoulder blade pain? Would I recommend it? Now, I have zero, medical healthcare qualifications. That said, I think there are a couple of reasons why I would recommend the Embody for that scenario. It sounds like you could do a lot worse than the Embody. I think the armrests are height adjustable, of course. You can rest on them to ease shoulder fatigue. Sometimes I see people talking about putting the armrests right down and kind of sliding the chair under a desk. I would say if you're doing that, you kind of want to make sure that your shoulders are still rested and you're able to rest your elbows and arms on something, be it the desk or the chair armrests. In my case, I really like to have my arms on the armrests, as obvious as that might sound. So back to the question about the shoulder blade pain, I'd say like any chair where you're able to rest your arms on the armrests, I think that would be a good starting point to ease shoulder fatigue. Additionally, the backrest itself, and this is more specific to the Embody, the backrest does lend itself to stretches that you can do. I'd say it's quite unique in this respect. And me personally, I use this. I would say it's a feature. I use this feature a lot, and I've got quite a few stretches I will do on this chair that I can't do on other chairs. So, yeah, summarise, I think it probably would help with rear shoulder blade pain once you've got used to the chair and have kind of figured out how to best sit in it and utilise the adjustments. Was there a transition period for me in terms of getting used to the chair? Yes, I would say there was a transition period of several weeks. It took me some time to figure out the chair adjustments that worked for me. I also made some other investments outside of the chair itself that helped, such as buying a rocking footrest. This gave me more options in terms of staying comfortable throughout the day. As others have noted, the chair is unforgiving in terms of your posture. As a basic, easy to follow rule, you really need to ensure that your bum is right at the back of the chair constantly, I would say. If you find that you're not comfortable, I would check that first. Again, it sounds obvious, but sometimes I've found if there is a gap between the back of the chair and my bum, then I'm not going to be particularly comfortable. So that's maybe something to check. And as with any chair, you'll want to recline from time to time and take regular breaks rather than staying in the exact same spot all day long. But that of course isn't specific to the Embody. Do you feel any neck pain while sitting in the Embody? I would say I do suffer from some neck pain while reclined right back, and that's simply because there's no headrest. I don't really buy the idea that these high-end chairs don't need headrests. I think that's nonsense based on my own personal experience. Sure, if you're sat kind of upright and your head's in the right position constantly, yeah, fine. But as I just said, I think there are drawbacks to sitting in that same position elsewhere in your body. So I think reclining is important. Personally, I'm a big believer, and indeed Herman Miller must be as well, given that they talk so much about reclining and the importance of it in the documentation for their products. So I think this leads me to say that the Embody needs a headrest. It's very, very simple. And thankfully, a company called Atlas will shortly be releasing a headrest. So this is, where are we? End of February 2023. I will be rushing out and buying that headrest. That's my plan. I would say don't let this gap put you off buying the Embody. I still think it's a fantastic chair in many respects, but the lack of a headrest is a gap. So I will be buying one. I would say factor in a budget for the headrest would be my suggestion personally. I can see on the Atlas website, so they're retailing at the moment for $180. I guess that's probably not including shipping, so you would need to factor that in as well. Hopefully that was useful. I am a casual YouTuber, not really a career YouTuber right now, so if you find this useful, let me know, and that will motivate me to make more content. Bye.